That's going to be an overachiever, Mikey.
Yeah, good swing. Big bounce.
That's the low spinner that we know this thing can get.
That's a tough one to beat.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Michael, nice to have you back, my boy.
Nice to be back, everybody.
I kind of thought I liked it in my own, you know, I didn't really kind of have your annoying wee voice in my ear, but at the end of the day, I thought, I miss him.
Some like it just to be you.
I know the three of us, Cody, Casey and I were really happy,
Oh, well.
but at the end of the day, we just thought something in this picture's not right, and we were missing you.
Yeah, I was thinking, is Mexico better than this?
Yes, definitely. As you sit back your fifth cocktail. Final match of the first round of the bracket. I know you haven't kept up with it because it's not the kind of guy that you are.
Service was bad.
Service is bad. No signal in Mexico.
Oh.
We are Taylormade versus Cobra today.
Nice.
PXG is the star of the show so far, Michael. We are not probably that surprised at that after when we tested it back in December. We kind of saw for ourselves, we were both fitted to the product, how good it was. So as of right now, that's definitely the betting favourite.
Poor Titleist. Still hurts me.
Still hurts, I know. People are actually still commenting on your bias towards it.
I texted a friend at Titleist and he's yet to reply to me.
Oh, jeez.
No, relationships.
The bridges have been burnt.
Burnt.
It's okay, it's okay. Today we have a heavyweight contest, Taylormade versus Cobra.
I mean, I've been fitting in the bay a lot more than I have in a long time. One of these drivers has been performing quite well.
For you.
Aye, for customers, not for me.
Well, aye. But in your fitting,
In my
like, in your
fittings,
fitting
yeah,
process, like you've enjoyed the Cobra.
Yeah, it's been very good.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I probably haven't done much. I've done anything with the Cobra. And I actually think I've saw and found the Taylormade to be a little bit better for sort of my fitting. So are we going to give you a chance to redeem yourself? And
I heard your coin flip wasn't very good, so you can go this week.
Okay, all right. So Players Cup is Taylormade.
Okay.
Stream Song logo is Cobra. See that? Hear that wee noise?
You practiced last night.
I did.
Oh, Cobra.
Okay, Cobra's up.
All right, Fries. Cobra, first up.
Cobra's up. We said when we first started the bracket we were going to do the drivers around 8 degrees. We were just doing some warm-up, just kind of hitting there. I can't get anything at 8 degrees to have any spin on it. So for today's test, both at 9.
Okay.
Right? Just try and keep it in there a bit more, which is a good thing. Not bad. Straight enough, Michael.
Good starter.
It was a tad thin. That's going to be an overachiever, Mikey.
Yeah, good swing. Big bounce.
That's the low spinner that we know this thing can get.
That's a tough one to beat.
That's kind of the way the PXG started out last time. It kind of threw up a couple of those, and when you're only a yard or so offline and it's long, it can really almost decide a match. And necked, it's going to come out pretty good though.
Tons of like. Funny, the necky one is 2100, so it's not like it's super balloony or spinny.
It's why I always gravitate towards low spin drivers.
Yeah.
Because the miss is under control from a spin perspective. It's a pretty strong opening set here.
Yeah, no kidding. Taylormade better have come to play today.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually hit that one a wee bit better there. Okay. Certainly a good opener for the Taylormade anyway.
No kidding. 324.
Yeah, actually didn't hit it that good. I kind of caught it a bit high in the head.
It's a good one too, a little out of the heel.
It might have been marginally, Mikey, or slightly thin maybe, but...
Good result.
Yeah, it was quite good. Again, another one that's slightly low in the head, but very straight.
was crushed.
Just turned a wee bit, didn't it? Get out.
Speed's good today.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, it seems like a quick driver, but I think just the straightness of the Cobra, which is not something I expected to see.
I think the straightness of the Cobra, but on that fraction little heely miss, the spin's 1900, 2100.
Whereas this is like 25, 26, which I
I
would prefer this, but on the golf course.
Both are impressive. All right, Fraz, round 2. Back to the
Slight
Cobra.
advantage to Cobra after round 1.
There was some for straightness, yeah, a couple good ones.
It's that one. Yeah. It's like, that's where my miss lies with the driver. Slightly low, but 22.85 and straight.
Yeah. Turn over.
It's coming.
Different sounding strike.
It was high in the toe, but obviously carried a long way. It's long, this driver.
That's the second 326 out of it.
Oh, is it going to stay in? It is. Relatively long, though. It was a good hit, just a bit leaky.
Yeah. Tell you, Cobra put on a bit of a...
It's a distance display.
Totally. And you made a comment, call it off camera, that you weren't really striking it all that great with the Cobra. Like you missed it a little bit. For the performance you got out of the misses on the Cobra is nice to see.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was like what we're pushing an amount of speed that I probably would, maybe a little bit more than I would on the golf course.
Right, okay.
Which is what's going to bring in the miss from time to time. I'm not like coasting at 165. I'm trying to be, 168, 169 as often as possible. So, yeah, I'm impressed with that Cobra.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was better than I saw it, certainly back when we tested it on the miss hits. Okay, Taylormade. I think it's still pretty even.
Yeah.
I really do. It's not, like it feels like a driver that's like short and straight.
Yeah.
But it's not, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Spinny. It's going to get offline a little bit. It's a shame. It was a good one.
Yeah. Spinnier one, but it still had some legs to it.
All right, guys, closely fought test, Michael. It was pretty nip and tuck. I felt like round 1 of the Cobra was really pretty good, which kind of was the same last week with Black Ops. Kind of first set done the damage, and then it was kind of performing consistently after that. I felt like Cobra performed really, really well. 5 yards offline in the first, 1 yard, 11 yards, 1 yard, 11 yards. That was the first 5 drives. So averaging probably somewhere around 4 or 5 offline, 5 or maybe ish offline.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
With the Cobra one, when you missed it a bit, like it never spun up on you. It just had so much legs to it. It was impressive.
But when the averages shook out, the Taylormade was actually longer, which surprised me when we tallied up there. Taylormade was 314.21 yards. Cobra was 314.01. So I was surprised when we added those up.
Yeah.
So it literally comes down to which was the most accurate. Taylormade was 10.32 offline, so for a total of 303.89. Second highest so far total behind PXG.
Right, okay.
PXG was, I think, 309.
PXG was showing off last week.
It was extremely long and extremely straight. The Cobra was slightly straighter, 9.48 offline. So a total of 304.51.
Congrats, Cobra. That's good.
You predicted it. Very close.
Is that the tightest we've had for offline?
Straightest?
Yeah.
Probably is the straightest. I think actually, I think PXG was 319 yards and about the same 9 point something.
Good.
So very, very straight. 304.51. So Cobra wins by less than a yard. 0.6 of a yard overall. Those are two good drivers.
Very good drivers.
Now, if we look at this in real world terms and not in the bracket sort of measurement type, would you want your misses to be, and this is what it really came down to, the misses with the Cobra spun at 21, 2200, therefore had a little bit more on them. Would you want the misses to be more like the Taylormade, which missed it like 25, 2600, were a bit straighter?
Yeah, and they kind of had a chance to launch up a little bit.
Yeah.
If you nitpick it, so
because if we're looking at it in that sense, I mean, obviously the scores, are what they are. That's done by the math on it. But yeah, I think it's two very good drivers.
Very good drivers.
I like them both.
Drivers. Cool.
I like them both. Cobra advances to the semi-finals. I don't know if that's a shock. I think this was a true 50-50. I think as many people thought Cobra win as thought Taylormade would win. Both have done really, really well. And both would have stood a real chance, in the bracket now of being the best. So we now know the semi-final. We've the Callaway AI Smoke Max. We have the PXG. I think they're one semi-final.
That'd be good.
And then on the other one is the surprise winner, the Strixon,
Right.
ZX5 LS, and the Cobra Darkspeed LS.
Battle of the LSs almost, in a way.
It's ended up that way. It has ended up that way.
PXG Callaway, that'll be good.
Well, I think the PXG is the one that's kind of probably surprised in its kind of new ranking. It's probably #1 seed. But I think going into it, I think most people thought that Callaway was going to be the favourite. So it will be. I think that will lead to quite an interesting semi-final. But it will certainly be fun. We're actually filming it straight after this. So
let's do it.
We will see how that goes. Okay, guys, let us know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win it? There's 4 left. The final 4 is here. Who is going to take the title of this year's bracket winner? Let us know below. Stay tuned for more. If you're not subscribing, guys, and you want to see the rest of the bracket, please do so. Like this video, subscribe, follow along. About 55% of the people that watch all these videos, Michael, are not subscribers.
Come on, play the game.
Play the game. Play the game. Sometimes higher, but would love for you guys to join us. Hit the notification button, like and subscribe. We'd love for you guys to follow along. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you again soon.